to take off the bar, the bumper, the headlights, undo the wiring, and see how it is structurally behind all this stuff. So here's nothing. Alright, so it's actually pretty clean. Just a little bit of surface rust here and there. I just, scraped up a little bit with a screwdriver and vacuumed it up. So what I'm actually going to be doing once this is all bare, I'm going to be getting this area up to temp, and then I'm going to POR the whole front end. And I'm also going to paint the engine bay itself because I don't want the bay being orange. Probably still going to leave the actual car orange for now, but a black bay, maybe even a gray, I'm not really sure, they're both neutral, would be much better looking than the orange if I change the color after the fact. But yeah, I'm going to take the radiator out and work on more of the harness. So that pretty much just cleared out all the wiring, as you saw from the front end. Now I have to take the fender off to get the rest of the harness out and away from the bulkhead also, because that's where it goes through on the driver's side. After that, all the wire harness stuff's out. I just have to disconnect the fuel, the starter cable, the tranny from the motor, and then the motor can come out. I'm not doing that until I have a few extra hands, and might not need a cherry picker. It'd be easier, but I could just do it with one or two extra people. But yeah, so now off comes the fender. So taking the fender off on an older Subaru is pretty easy. It's just 4 bolts along the top here. There's 2 over here by the headlight. 1 on the back side, you have to open the door to get to it, up top. There's another one down bottom, and if it's not completely rotted off, there's another one underneath where the side skirt usually is. And that is it. You just have to make sure you take this bulb out and the fender's off. So now I just have to take all of this out from this hole here, undo all of this. That's going to be interesting. And then it just goes through the hole right here into the cabin. And that's pretty much it. Update. Got the fender off. All the wiring, you already know that. I got this out of the fender well. It just pulled out here because there was plugs directly on the inside, so that was easy pulling that out. I also got the bulkhead harness back out, so we're doing a step back. I guess it's a step back, but it's needed because of the swap that's going to happen. All the wiring is going to be completely from the Forester, all of it. The exception of it is headlight, taillight, and custom wiring to the doors. That's it. Everything else is Forester stuff. So I'm merging all that. I'm going to also use the harness from the Forester for the gas tank and all that stuff, so there's no fuel issues. I don't want to have any wiring gremlins on that aspect. So when I take apart the Forester, I'm not going to be cutting anything. When I get that harness out, I'm going to lay it out here and see what needs to be merged. Should be just like the last time I did a swap, but it's pretty straightforward. It's actually easier than a lot of people think. But for right now, I'm all done for the day. I am going to be cleaning up, putting the fenders and front bumper somewhere. I don't know, probably on top of the car. I don't know where else to put it. The next project, I'm going to be modifying the front bumper where there's spaces for fog lights or directionals, not really sure what. It's a gaping hole. It was already cut out. I'll show you. But what I'm going to be doing is just laying in some aluminum or metal, I'm not really sure, but it's going to be filling this gap, so it's just going to be blocked off right there. And I'm also going to be cleaning up this hackery because that's pretty fucking bad and it's all shit. I don't know. Maybe I will be painting this car, or at least the front end. But yeah, I'm going to have this so it's all smooth with holes right here. So the bumper support, well, not the bumper support, the crash beam can go through, which that bolts in right here. I'm going to be sanding all this down. All this, it's kind of flaky. But I'm going to be painting all this black along with the whole engine bay. So it's all going to match. The whole front end is going to be black. And probably, like I said, use the POR. That stuff's fucking primo. But yeah, that's happening when I get the heat, turned up in here. Maybe next weekend. I have the whole weekend off. I'm not working, so we'll see how that goes. But if you're still watching, thanks for watching. Give it a like, comment, subscribe, and watch some of my other videos. I have some actual fun footage you can watch, which is me racing the Forester, either Hillclimb or Rallycross. I got quite a few, those videos. But yeah, give it a like. I'm trying to get more good material, but this all has to happen so I can get the good material. So, stay along for the ride. Thanks for watching.